Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Arvinder Kaur. So in today's video, we will be going to understand the concept of naturalism and its education implication. So what is the meaning of term naturalism? Naturalism is a philosophical view which believes that nature is the ultimate reality. The entire universe, including human beings, can be explained in terms of natural laws and processes. There is no place for supernatural or spiritual forces in explaining reality. So, in education, naturalism means educating the child according to his natural instinct, interest, abilities, and stages of development. Next is meaning and concept of naturalism. According to naturalism, there are four important beliefs. First, nature alone is real. So there is no supernatural or spiritual reality beyond nature. Second is human beings are part of nature. Yes, just like animals and plants, humans grow and develop according to natural laws. Third is education should follow the natural development of child. Learning should match the child age, interest, ability and stage of growth, which is very important. Fourth is education is a process of adjustment with the environment. So a child learns by interacting with surrounding home, school, society or nature. So education should not be forced learning. It is learning through living. So, naturalism is a philosophical school which believes that nature is the ultimate reality. So, as we already discussed, it rejects supernatural or spiritual forces and explain everything through natural laws. So according to naturalism, nature is the real and self-sufficient. Nothing exists beyond the physical world. First branch is metaphysics. Metaphysics deals with the question, what is reality? Naturalist view, nature is the only reality. Reality is material and physical, not spiritual. So the universe works according to the natural laws. So no belief in God, soul or supernatural power. So what are the key points? Matter and energy are the fundamental. Human beings are biological organism and mind is a product of physical processes. So just like plants and animals, human develop according to natural laws. Next is epistemology, nature of knowledge. It basically deals with how do we get knowledge. Knowledge comes from sense experience in naturalism. Observation, experiment, scientific method are the sources of knowledge. So reason is useful but depends on the experience. So what are the key points? No knowledge is inborn. Learning happens through interaction with environment and emphasis on empiricism. So a child learns fire is hot by touching it, not by thinking about it. Next is axiology. Axiology deals with values. So naturalists believe that values are not absolute. They change the time and society. So moral value arise from human needs and social life. No divine, no eternal values. So moral values basically are based on social usefulness. If we talk about aesthetic values, it focus on beauty found in nature. They believe that beauty found in nature. And practical values, utility and survival are important. We can take one example. Honesty is valued because it helps society function smoothly. So there is a small table for you. You can add this table in your notes. These types of table definitely make your answer effective. So in a short, we can understand like this. Naturalism as a philosophy. Naturalism is based on three major ideas. Knowledge comes from sense experience. We learn by seeing, hearing, touching and observing, not by memorizing books. So learning happens through interaction with the environment. A child learns more by exploring, experimenting, observing nature rather than by sitting silently in the classroom. Scientific method is most reliable source of knowledge. So naturalism strongly supports observation, experimentation, and scientific thinking. What naturalism reject? Naturalism clearly rejects spiritual explanation, supernatural forces, absolute moral values. So according to naturalists, everything must be explained scientifically and naturally. Now let's discuss the three types of naturalism. Physical naturalism. Physical naturalism believes that the physical world is the only reality. The mind is dependent on the body. So what is the meaning of this? When the body develop, the mind develop. Education should focus on physical and sensory experiences. Mechanical naturalism compare the universe to a machine. So universe work like a machine. All the event follow fixed laws of nature. Just like a machine work according to rules, human also function according to natural laws. So education therefore should be systematic and scientific. Biological naturalism is based on Darwin's theory of evolution. According to this view, life is a struggle for survival. Only the fittest survive in this world. So education should help the child in survival, adaptation, adjustment with the environment. So education should prepare the child for real life survival. Naturalism and education. Naturalism has played a very important role in shaping modern education. It brought a revolutionary change by shifting the focus of education from teacher and books to the child and nature. So, according to naturalism, education is not something imposed from outside. It is a natural process of growth and development, just like growth of plant. Shift in educational focus according to naturalism are from teacher center to child center. Earlier education was dominated by the teacher. The teacher decide what to teach, how to teach, and when to teach. So naturalism opposed this idea and said the child is the center of education. Every child has his natural instinct, abilities, and interest. Education should develop these naturally. Teacher should not dominate but support the child growth. From bookish learning to experience based learning. Traditional education relied heavily on textbook, rote memorization, verbal instruction. So, naturalism rejected bookish learning and emphasized learning through direct experience, observation of nature, experimentation, and activities. So, a child learns about plant better by growing a plant than by reading about it in a book. Discipline by force to discipline by nature. Traditional discipline used fear, punishment, external control. Naturalism strongly opposed forced discipline. So, according to naturalism, discipline should come from natural consequences. Child should learn from experience, no artificial restriction. So, if a child touches fire, get burnt, he learn naturally without punishment. So this is called as a free discipline. Aims of education according to naturalism. The main aim of education according to natural development of child. First is self-expression through instincts. Natural instinct like curiosity, play, creativity should be given freedom for expression. Then self-preservation. Education should prepare the child to face real life situation, adjust and survive in society. Next is adjustment with the environment. Child should learn how to adjust with environment, natural and social environment both. Last is your natural development. Education should help the child grow physically, mentally and emotionally. Curriculum according to naturalism. Nature of curriculum. It is child-centered, life-centered and flexible. Different subject which must be added in the curriculum. Science to understand the nature. Mathematics for logical thinking. Nature study, direct contact with environment. Physical activities for physical development. Craft work for developing skill and creativity in the student. So humanities and moral instruction are less emphasized. Method of teaching. Naturalism support learning by doing. Methods like observation, experimentation, play method, activity method. So teacher create learning situation, not lectures. Discipline in naturalism. Freedom is essential, no external control. Discipline comes from experience. So child learn responsibility naturally. So there must be no external force on the students. What is the role of the teacher? Teacher play role as a guide, helper, organizer, observer. Teacher provide proper environment, materials and experiences to develop the healthy relationship. What is the role of the child? Child play role as active participant, learner through exploration and free to grow naturally. School according to naturalism, open air school must be there as we are talking about nature. So school must not be bounded to the four wall boundaries. Then it focus on scientific. Okay, natural surrounding must be there. There must be focus on outdoor activities. Flexible timetable must be there. Naturalists prefer open air schools. Criticism of naturalism. It neglect moral and spiritual values, overemphasis on physical development, ignore social and cultural aims. Excessive freedom may lead to indiscipline. Education implication of naturalism. Curriculum based on child nature. Teacher play role as a guide. There must be learning through experiences, and education must focus on preparation for life. Contribution of naturalism to education. So contribution, it basically focus on child-centered education. It emphasizes on psychology and development, activity-based learning, scientific outlook and importance of the environment. In a conclusion, we can say that naturalism brought a revolutionary change in education by shifting focus from teacher and books to child and nature. Though it has limitation, its contribution to modern child-centered education is significant. Conclusion, we can say that naturalism believes nature is the ultimate reality. Education should be child-centered and experience-centered. Learning happens through interaction with environment. So teacher act as a guide, not as a dictator. So naturalism basically played a major role in shaping modern child-centered education. So students, if this explanation help you understand naturalism in education, do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. I have already made video on idealism and naturalism. Next video will be on pragmatism and realism. Thanks for watching.